Hello, Charles here, the FBI coach. All right, in this video, I'll be talking to us about financial freedom and the three levels of financial freedom. Now, somebody might say, Charles, this financial freedom, you have been talking about it several times, but it still doesn't make sense to me. Just cool down and watch this video, okay? And you understand what financial freedom means. You understand why you need to get into financial freedom. Financial freedom simply means that point in your life where you have assets that are taking care of your living expense. It means you have gotten to that stage where even if you don't lift a finger for a month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 5 years, your expenses are well taken care of without hassles, without issues. That is a true definition of financial freedom. You want to buy things, you want to buy luxuries, you don't have to struggle to take care of it. And even when you buy the luxury, it still have not affected your living expense. So financial freedom means you have gotten to that point in your life where your living expense is well taken care of from the assets which you have built, from the systems you plugged into in time past. So the question is, how do you build financial freedom, or how do you achieve financial freedom? First, I must tell you that financial freedom is not a walk in the park. It requires a process. It requires you doing a few things deliberately. Okay, it's not the same way you have always lived your life. You need to live your life if you want to achieve financial freedom. So for you to achieve financial freedom, there are steps you must take. Number one, if you want to achieve financial freedom, you must learn to manage your expense. You must budget. You don't just spend money because money got into your hand. You don't just spend money at will. You must budget from whatever you have. Okay? Draw up a budget. This is how much comes into my hand every day, every week, every month, as the case may be. Draw up a budget. Don't just spend, and allocate certain amount from your budget. Allocate certain amount for your freedom day. I keep saying it. Don't save for rainy days. When you save for rainy days, the rain will keep coming. Save for freedom days, because the goal is freedom. Okay? So budget your income. Number two, diversify your income. When money comes into your hands, as you are drawing up your budget, you should be able to allocate certain amount of money that will be meant for investment. Listen to me. A wise farmer does something. When a wise farmer harvests his crops, the first thing he does is to remove the choice seeds for the next planting season. He doesn't eat up everything. He doesn't consume everything. That is the attitude you need to start implementing if you haven't been doing so. That is the attitude you need to start implementing. You need to start bringing out certain amount of money for investment. You invest in stocks, you invest in treasury bills, you invest in bonds, ETFs, you invest in creating businesses. Okay, I was talking to my boys some days ago. The little one, Andre, said to me, "Child, Daddy, what do you want to be when you grow up?" We started laughing. You know, my first son said, "Daddy has grown. Why would you want to ask him when he grow up?" You know, I laughed. I told my son that I'm still growing. Everybody is growing. I understand his question, but I told him that My answer is different from what you expect. Now, you are thinking, oh, daddy wants to be a doctor, daddy wants to be a lawyer, daddy wants to be this. I don't want to be that. Do you know what I want to be? He said, what? I said, I want to be a billionaire. And they all laughed and said, that is fantastic. That's a great idea. But I had to educate them once again. I said, okay, let me ask you, if you want to make money now, how would you do it? So my first son said he will need to provide service for money to come. I said, great. I want to be a billionaire because I want to solve people's problems. And not just solving problems, I want to solve multiple problems in order to create wealth. So for you to make money, okay, you need to ask yourself, apart from the fact that I'm investing in paper investments, digital products, you should also ask yourself, what businesses can I invest in? What problems can I solve that will start putting money back into my pocket? If you ask me at any time, I will always recommend digital products. Do you know why I will recommend digital products? Because it's easy. You can easily create it. Now, if you don't know how to create digital products, you can jump on my inbox. Okay, get into my inbox and I'll teach you how to create digital products. Or you can chat me on my WhatsApp. My number is going to flash on the screen. +234 7033 109363. Just chat me up on WhatsApp and I'll teach you how to create digital products. Okay, so create digital products. You make money when you create digital products, and if you create good digital products and set it on autopilot, it starts bringing in money. It might be in trickles, but if you maintain the tempo or you keep increasing the tempo, sooner than you know it, it starts taking care of your living expense. That's the way to build assets. So for you to achieve financial freedom, you need to build assets. You need to build assets. You need to invest in digital products. You need to invest in businesses. You need to invest in things that will keep yielding money, that will keep bringing in returns, even if you don't show up. Even when you are sleeping, money keeps coming into your hands. That's one of the ways to create assets. Okay, so the next thing you need to do, fine, you have set up a budget, you have diversified your income. The next thing you do is to start multiplying the proceeds that comes from that business. Don't be in a hurry to start living a large life. Don't be in a hurry to start buying, oh, it's time to change my car, it's time for people to know that I'm making a lot of money. Listen to me. My mentor told me this several years back, and I have never forgotten it. He said, Charles, never wear the clothes people expect you to wear. Never drive the car, the type of car people expect you to drive. Never live in an environment people expect you to live in. In other words, make sure, or in everything you do, live below your means. There will be a time when you will live in that castle. There will be a time when you will drive that big car, you know, that electric Lamborghini, Tesla, give me the names of the cars. The names are just running off my head. And so he said, build it. When you are overqualified in your present state will spew you. Your new level will start calling your attention. Your new level will start demanding for your presence. So don't be in a hurry to appear before your time of appearance. He who appeared before his time of appearance disappears. Like some persons, they say, I want to blow overnight. Anyone that blows overnight disappears overnight. Build the foundation. Build what? The foundation. Are you putting this in the comments? And if you're getting value from what I'm sharing, kindly share this video. Okay, invite your friends, invite your loved ones to learn from what we're sharing today. We are talking about financial freedom. If you're just joining us, thank you. Oh, sorry, I forgot to appreciate everyone that is joining me. I appreciate my returning subscribers. I want to thank you for subscribing to my channel. I want to thank you for sticking out time to be here with me at all times, and also for clicking the notification button so that anytime I drop content, you're one of the first to know. Thank you very much. And those joining right now, I want to also appreciate you, and please ensure you subscribe to this channel and make sure you click the notification button, like the video, let it go viral so that others will see it. And if you're watching a replay, I also appreciate you. I welcome you to the fold. I welcome you to the house. So let's continue on what we're talking about. Financial freedom. That's what we're talking about. The 3 levels of financial freedom. All right. So I'm just trying to lay a foundation on what financial freedom means and how to achieve massive financial freedom. So the first thing is you need to have a budget. The second thing I talked about, I said you need to diversify your income. The third thing is to multiply the proceeds. Whatever you have made from the businesses you have created, from the paper investment, it's not time for you to live big. It's not time for you to live large. It's not time for you to just start spending. No. Put it back to work. Those proceeds, put it back to work. Send them back into the maternity world to multiply itself. Are you getting what I'm sharing with you? Okay, send them back into the maternity world to multiply itself. When you have done this, you repeat the process the first time, the second time, the third time. You will be glad what you will get out of it. You will be so amazed. You will be so happy. I have done this severally. My mentor spoke to me about it. I started implementing it. It wasn't easy. Like I said when I started, financial freedom is not a walk in the park. It requires deliberate effort. It requires you being consistent. It requires you being, you must be articulate. You must be intentional. That's the right word. You must be intentional if you really want to achieve that financial freedom you desire. Okay? So, when you do this often, severally, in multiple folds, you will discover that you don't, even if you choose not to work, even if you choose not to lift your finger, even if you choose not to do any business, you keep earning. By the way, when you are building this business, there is something I want to let you know. Remember to build a system. Don't just a system. What I mean is that don't build the business around you. Build your business in such a way that even if you're not there, something keeps going on for good. In other words, you shouldn't be involved in all day-to-day decision making. You should be able to remove yourself from day-to-day decision making. Work with people. Work with others. In every of my business, I have people, or if not people, I have someone, 1 or 2 people I work with that if I'm not there, they still do the things we ought to do. Money comes in, we share profit. Do you know the sweetest part? The sweetest part is the fact that somebody is doing the work, the person is paid for it, and you still earn. But you don't lift a finger. That's the sweetest part of it. So you need to build that system. You need to get into You need to get that into your mind. You need to align yourself with it so that when you step out, things will not go wrong. Things will keep working the right way for you. Are you with me on this? All right. Now, let me get into the 3 levels of financial freedom. There are 3 levels. The first level is the level where your income is greater than your expenses. In other words, you have built this system, it keeps rewarding you, you keep getting paid. Even when you sleep, you don't lift a finger, but you keep earning, money keep coming into your hands, and you are keeping these monies aside. So if my expenses in a month is say $5,000, okay, and no, okay, if my income in a month is $5,000 and I spend $4,000, I have $1,000 on the side which I can utilize for some other thing. That is the first level of financial freedom. I have been able to manage my income. I have been able to, or rather, I've been able to maximize my income. I've been able to manage my expense, and the leftovers, the money that is left, I have been able to put them aside. So those extra 1,000 that I extract from my after spending and all that, I'm putting them aside for investment, for multiplication. I'm sending it back to the maternity ward to give birth to more fruits. Are you understanding me? I'm not eating up my seed. The worst thing any man can do is to eat his seed. That is the first level of financial freedom. The second level of financial freedom is when I start multiplying those 1,000s. Those 1,000s, I'm putting them to work. At this point, I am converting those 1,000s into multiples of 1,000. I put it in an investment. I put it in a business. I put it in places where it keeps multiplying. That is the second level of financial freedom. So the third level of financial freedom is the level where you have multiples and you are totally free. That is where we have the billionaires of this world. That is, see, I need to state this. Financial freedom is the fourth level. Fourth level on the hierarchy of freedom. The first level is spiritual freedom or spiritual wealth. When you are spiritually sound, when you have good relationship with God, the creator or maker. Okay? That's the first level. The second level of freedom is mental freedom. At this point, you have good mental health. Okay, you are mentally sound. You're not fidgeting. At this point, your mind is at alert. You are mentally sound in taking good decisions. Your leadership skills, because when we talk about mental awareness, there are so many persons that are mentally derailed, but they don't know. You know why? Because they have not taken time to examine their mental health. once in a while, you need to examine your mental health, your mental state. Why am I taking these decisions like this? Why am I being erratic? Why is everyone wrong? I'm the only one that is right. You need to start questioning your characters. You need to start questioning the decisions you make, the things you say. It's very important. Then the third level of freedom is what we call bodily freedom. Your body is in sound state. You embark on exercise, you eat healthy, you don't eat junk, you take care of your body. The good book says that bodily exercise profited little. In other words, you don't just in other words, you embark on exercise, you keep fit. That's the third level of freedom. Then the fourth level of freedom is financial freedom, which we are talking about today. And the fifth level of freedom is known as relational freedom. That's where you build relationship with people. Okay? But I'm focusing on financial freedom. I'm focusing on money because, of course, those of you who follow my channel know that what I talk about is money. I'm the money man. I teach people the 3 M's of money: how to make money, manage money, and multiply money. Okay? We have those whose expertise is in the spiritual aspect. They teach you. That's where I have my spiritual father. Okay? I have my pastor. I have so I'm focusing on my area of influence. My core purpose on earth is to teach people how to make money. Everyone desires to get to the third level of financial freedom. That's where you have the billionaires. Some of us are on the second level and we are working towards getting out of that second level to the third level. Remember, the first level is where your income is more than your living expense. You have been able to accumulate certain amount, and after your expense, you still have some money left. The second level is where you have been able to put those accumulated funds to work. You use them for investments, businesses. You put them to work. They keep multiplying. They keep increasing. Then the third level is total freedom, where you are totally free. Even if you don't raise a finger, I mean, for generations, they will keep earning. They will keep benefiting from the assets, the work which you did. See, my goal is to fulfill what the scripture says, that in book of Proverbs, that a good man leaves inheritance for his children's children. In other words, it is not negotiable. I must leave inheritance for my children. Then the good one goes the extra mile to leave inheritance for his children's children. That's my goal. That's my focus. That's why I'm not bothered about the things that are going on around me. The target is the children and the children's children. That's the target. That's where we are going to. That's the only way I can create that freedom that I want. That's my why. That's the reason why I keep grinding, I keep building, I keep investing, I keep developing. You must have a why. You must have a dominant why. If your why is not big enough, your how will not show. If your why to become financial freedom is not to become financially free, I beg your pardon, is not strong enough, how you're going to achieve it will not show. I believe I've been able to add value to you on this workout video. And until I come your way again, we'll be doing this quite often, not only when I sit in the studio or have my platform ready. Just we go on a journey, go on a workout, and we keep creating content, we keep developing one another. The goal is for so many persons to become financially free by 2025. Minimum of 10 million families. That's the goal. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. I appreciate every one of you. My name remains Charles Eze. They call me the FBI coach. And have a wonderful day. Bye.